Hello and welcome to another video. Anomalies are live, mid-season is on. Let's play some games. I got to play quite a bit already with Anomalies, so let me share some of my insights that I uncovered. Okay, so the anomaly that we're playing is Greater Pouches. Start with Growing Collection as your second hero power. Basically, that's Buttons' hero power. Everybody's buttons in addition to being their hero. It's not a really crazy one, so we might get away with scenarios. The metagame is pretty greedy right now, so I think scenarios could be like a good choice to go crazy. In a lot of anomalies that speed up the game massively, where you want to do like super powerful plays, I think scenarios is bad, but here it might just be okay, especially because we're going to be able to ramp some money going into the turn 8. What I want to do here is press the hero power 3 times and then probably stop. I don't think I want to go overboard. This is also what Jeev recommends.
Started?
So you always want to hero power the first 3 turns. The best thing to freeze is a 2-cost spell. Or, for example, in a Murloc lobby, you could go for the 1-1 Murloc. That one is like a pretty good minion to cycle around. I don't like this, but we could cycle the Seer or buy the banana. If you cycle the Seer, the advantage is that you can buy a 2-cost spell that becomes 1 cost next turn, together with leveling up. Kind of flimsy. I think you just go for this. Press the button, roll. 3-cost spell is too pricey anyways. Next turn I level up, hero power, try to buy another 1-cost spell, and then it depends. I could go to Tavern 3 and press one more button, but that's pretty aggressive. I want to keep a track of what people are doing in the lobby. So, what I noticed in my games, on the main account, people want to go 4 on 5 almost always. Like, it's actually crazy how people want to level in this meta. Lasso would have been good. I don't like this shop. I can see myself going 3 on 4. Probably not 4 on 5 because I need to start buying some minions. We're losing this turn and taking 5 damage. We could take another loss. It depends on the shop. If the shop is premium, I might double buy hero power. I might triple buy. I could also just buy one and level. If I feel like that one minion is going to reduce the damage massively from what my opponent is going to be doing. It's usually not like that though. It's not that clean.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, it's only 5 because it's turn 3. Keep in mind, everybody's gonna power spike on 8, not only us.
Got some fresh recruits for you.
Always level. And here you either buy Alarmist or you go hero power. I don't know if Alarmist is gonna tank that much of the damage. If I press one more button, then we need to stop. The guy is staying on Tavern 2. He's beating us anyways. We take the L, but we need to stabilize on Tavern 3 before we think about going to 4. So next turn, almost always we have to stay. And then try to triple buy, stabilize the best we can. And then we want to go Tavern 4 on turn 6, together with the Trinket, and maybe even buy a minion if we have the money to do it. Lobby check once again. So this guy is still Tavern 2, still Tavern 2, still Tavern 2. Okay, everybody's staying on 2. That's fine. Very different than my games that I had earlier, where people are just rushing taverns. But if you're a good Battlegrounds player, you should be able to adapt to any circumstance, right? I mean, he has a pretty good spot. Not sure if it's good enough to justify staying on 2, but maybe it's okay.
Any defeat that doesn't destroy you makes you stronger.
Automaton is okay. Or is it? I mean, in general, mechs are okay right now. Can also buy the Grave Robber and roll. Try to find the Cadaver Caretaker. I actually think this is like more high roll potential. We have up to 2 rolls. So we could go Death Swarmer and then discover an Undead. Yeah, I kind of like that. Probably Handless. Okay, if I play it on Handless, I print one more minion. If I play it on Death Swarmer, I get a bit more stats, a bit more attack. Let's print one minion. And I should buff this or this. Against Undead, I think a 4-4 is already well positioned. I really want to stat distribute the best I can here. Undead can be okay to stabilize a bad game. Yeah, but people are This guy is still staying on 2. It's pretty insane. I mean, if this lobby is this aggressive, I'm probably not gonna go to 4 next turn. And just stay one more turn. It depends who I'm fighting and what I assume they're going to do. Objective number 1 here is to stabilize. We hero powered 4 times. We have enough time to get the value. We should pick something expensive that can give us power. Comfy Coffin is pretty weak. Minion bait could be okay, but we still have to spend money on the undeads. Let's go Stickler. Discover, make a minion golden. Make a minion golden. And I think we could level. We're fighting Arana. We have an opening. Wow, golden automaton. Wow. So it's never Divine Sparbot because we don't want to play for shields. Sewer Lord is most tempos. Crap Scraper is a pivot towards mechs. And actually like a really good card. Also, we're fighting Arana who picked Stuffed Coin Purse. Stuffed Coin Purse is one of the best trinkets, but it's a pretty greedy one. We might get away with this. We could also do a mech switch. Why would I want to switch to mechs, you might ask? Mechs are actually really good right now. Let me cut my camera for a sec so I can show you the Arana trinket. So, Stuffed Coin Purse, when you reach tier 6, gain 15 gold. I actually predicted this one to be bad because it's too slow. But I was wrong. It's actually like one of the best trinkets in terms of win rate. Because people just find a way to get to 6 and then they get 15 gold to play on 6. And if you know what you're doing, you can probably like start snowballing from there. Pretty crazy trinket. Arana is not strong. I'm hoping she kills the Scraper. But she might not even be able to do that. I'm happy that we're keeping the 21 health while getting away with 4 hero powers. We are ahead of the lobby in terms of money. We are on Tavern 4 and we have a good setup. We have 2 really good mechs and some decent undeads. This is nice, and we're also pushing damage onto Arana, which has a dangerous trinket and can run away with the game. But now if she goes to 5, she's gonna take 10 more damage and then she's in the risky zone. So maybe she's not gonna do that. I'll buy Hollow Rover. I'll buy another automaton. We are switching to mechs now, and this is like premium. It's exactly what you want. I don't want to buy Felemental. It's a small buff. I don't want to buy the Sentinel because I don't really think we benefit from spell buffing right now. I kind of want to search for time and get the Reborn Undead. Is it a 4-drop? Yeah, it's a 4-drop. Let's do it. Oh, Clunker Junker is really good.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Let's sell the fodder. I like Macau on the Scraper. But isn't it a little bit slow? What is my opponent doing? Oh, my opponent went to 5. I guess we can be a bit slow. Although it's not the best. Nah, okay, I'll do Macau. Pretty clean. Full mech pivot. I like this a lot. That's the card that we want. I took a peek at the percentages. It's not looking amazing. Ew. Reborn is good. We don't really want to lose this one. But we will. We not only lose it, we also take maximum damage here. Because the guy was on Tavern 5. Kind of brutal. Not sure if I can go up. I would have liked to go up. It seems pretty risky now. Get a 7-drop per turn. If we hit Boxer, it's game over. I have to try it.
Welcome back.
Okay. I think we stay on 4. Deflectobot is a good card. I like Deflecto. I like Coin. I like this one, although it's pretty greedy. You always go over confidence. I mean, Macau we're gonna get out of, I assume. Yeah, let's look for something better. Something, you know, more permanent. I mean, Macau could even be the cut here.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble. what you were looking for. Come on down. Have a good battle, friend.
Too slow. Maybe I should have reborn the automaton. I keep getting this one. Tackle fishing rod. We're literally fishing. Like if we get boxer, we're super happy. If we don't get boxer, we're not so happy. Ew. This one is good with bananas, maybe. Since we have some summons in combat. I wanna go to 6. To 6, sorry, to 5. 2 turns? Oh, I cannot wait 2 turns. We already have money. I think we should just go power.
Rough battle. Pick yourself back up.
It's 1 per turn. Pretty solid, actually.
All the difference. Yeah, let's
I need armor.
our game.
Armor would be fantastic
Ready to
here.
go with this?
Against mechs, I think beetles are okay. Maybe I made a mistake. They're not buying. Not buying that. Again, a reminder, I need to survive. So we do whatever we can to survive. This is up to 4 magnets. And then Kodo is gonna buff. We need to reborn this guy. And this is our cut if we need to make a cut. Oh my god. He got Sky Golem Portet and Electroduct Tractor. And Paggle Fishing Rod. Kinda scared. This guy seems pretty big.
Don't tell the others.
This guy seems really big.
Rooting for you.
He's not looking great. We either die here or he's gonna be like super close. Yeah, Kodo carried hard. Without Kodo it was over. That's why I like the Kodo so much. Desperately need armor. And boxer.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Okay. I need Reborn. I need Kyangors. Okay, so we reborn this guy. Should cut this to play this. Juggernaut is pretty okay.
Steady hand.
Don't tell the others.
Should have played Aquariatron. A bit slow here. A bit slow. Am I dead? 8% to die. Too much thinking is bad. This shows it. Okay. Now at least we don't need armor. This was our armor. Not too late to get Boxer. Junk Jouster also really good if we can get it. Just not sure how we can get it. Oh, we got terrible minions.
The battle is really raging out there.
Probably have to go up, look for Junk Jouster.
Now
Because there's nothing we can get here. That's the problem.
better hire a recruit while you can.
Too late for the Eyes of Darth Mother. I mean, Eyes can be good on Assembler, but it's still not good enough.
Exactly what you were.
I think I want to play it on Deflecto. I would have played on its own if I could reborn it. Oh, 3 demons. Terrible. I wanted the Junk Jouster. Okay, let's untown this. All in on Deflecto. And we're basically playing a comp where I need to reset Deflecto. I don't like how this looks like.
Have a good battle.
Lord of Ruins first, second. Doesn't really matter. How big are his beetles? 100, 100. We need to snipe the Titus if we want any chance. Like, our chance here is that the guy is board locked. We snipe the Titus. Okay. Is that gonna be enough? I don't know. These beetles are huge. I think he has too many summons. We were favored, but we still had like a 40% to die. Whenever you have these many fights where you have like chances to die, you're probably gonna get got at some point. RIP. And this is like our worst placement so far. 6th place. We can do better. Scenarios was not the right pick, I think, here. I mean, it looked okay in the lobby, but the lobby stayed down and we got pressed. We were forced onto mechs and then we missed the discoveries, we missed the trinket. And I think in the anomaly metagame, if you miss a few things, you're gonna feel the terrain getting out of you and like transforming into an earthquake or something. It's fine. We learn from the bad games as well. It's a new metagame. There's a lot of things that we can perfect ourselves at. So, alternate timeline. That's like the Muros on hero power. So on turn 8, crazy stuff happens. I don't know if I like Teron here. We don't have that many activations on Teron and he's very situational. I would have liked to play Gallywix. I think Gallywix is kind of like a cheat code in the anomaly meta. It's like so easy to give him the value to go out of hand. It's insane. But because we are free to play, we have to go for release. Tempo heroes are kind of mandatory. Xenagis is anti-tempo. I felt like he was gonna work okay in the last anomaly, but you saw how pressured we got. Okay, now let's focus on this game. What do we want to play? Demons are strong if you have enough economy. Dragons are strong. Mechs are strong. I mean, I even saw people doing well with Murlocs. Beasts are still a question mark. I think they're not so good right now. But again, I need to play a little bit more to figure things out. Hatchling on 1. Level on 2. We're gonna try to go 4 on 5. Plus, because we are at least... As long as we have like a good... Actually, we don't even need a good turn 3. If the shop is terrible, I just sell to go 3 on 3. Then I go double buy. Then I go 4 on 5 and hero power. And then if the shop is good and it allows us to go 2 plus 3 on turn 3, I can go 3 on 4 and hero power on turn 4. I'll showcase all the scenarios. So, what we wanted to do is buy economy. We couldn't buy economy. We bought power. What would be the economy choice here? Well, Skipper. If you're offered Skipper, you should buy it in a spot like that. Not now, too late. I'm cycling the coin. I don't think there's like a real reason to cycle the coin, but it's kind of like a good habit to have. Be careful when cycling the coin if you're in the anomaly where the first card you buy each turn gets doubled. There actually the coin is pretty good on turn 2. Basically you would buy a minion on turn 1 and then freeze, and then you go buy coin and then play one of the coins go up. Something like that.
In the name of magic, I will punish you.
Strong start from this guy. Finley as Zyrella. It's 2 damage, doesn't really matter.
I've got some
We got the 2+3. Can go double Murloc, double Dragon, double Beast. I mean, I want to look at the 2 drops. Definitely not Beast. Dragon is okay. Although you can also get the 1 drops. Murloc also pretty solid. Let's go Murloc. And I like holding the Winter Finner so that it buffs itself. That's one of the potential combos. Tad was also really good
Just the spell for this
from an economy perspective. Oh, nice. Hell yeah, that's very good self-buffing.
You're good at this.
Scarthane. Amber is Tempo. And with Amber, you're also going to qualify for Dragon Trinkets. We're okay with Murlocs. The question is, if you play the Scarthane... Like, what is the risk Aviator gets sniped? Is it high? I'll take the risk. You could also hold Scarthane. Play the Winter Finner. And then there's like no risk. Yeah, we turbo buff this for next turn. That's good.
The battle is really raging out there.
You can keep buffing it. Go Scarfina, Coryatron, Fortify. I mean, I want to go to 4, but this seems too good to pass. It's another Scarfin. And then it's also money. And it's a way we can protect our board, actually. And I think this is what we were craving. A way to protect our board. Plus, my opponent stays on free as well. He can Reno Hero Power, the minion from the Time Warp, actually. Right now, you can Hero Power with Reno and with Zerek, the Time Warp minions. So keep that in mind if you're offered an anomaly that is like Morchi Hero Power or Murazon Hero Power, or any shenanigans you can do with Reno or Zerek. Just keep an eye out for that, because it's a very powerful way to play.
Your forces are no match for the Guardians.
It'll be an easy win. We're gonna have a super big Winter Finner. I'm really curious how we can utilize that to our advantage. Whoa. There are some comps and there are some trinkets. Flurgle Sticker. Coin purse when you're on tower 3 is pretty weak. Your hero power triggers twice. Urgle Sticker is just a little bit too expensive. I think I will go stuffed coin purse.
Your minions really pull
What's the
their
problem? And now I can triple Scarfing into a 5.
weight. Oh, you're moving up in the world. A good tactical choice. I'm the hammer in their
You want Scarfing to go before Warden. And then you want to go up and start discovering. And you probably want to go for Corral, I would say. There are some pretty broken Corral compositions. There's also like a greater trinket that doubles the stats of a minion and puts it and locks it in your hand. And Corral works with that one. Either way, this seems to be like the way you want to play. You go for tempo, then you power level to 5 or to 6. And then you find a strategy and play for that. Can even switch to demons. We probably don't want to do that, but it's an option. As long as we have a guy that can just solo the entirety of our opponent, I don't see why not.
Another victory.
Bum.
Seems magic is on my side.
I mean, now we rely a little bit too much on the Aviator. I think we go Hatchling and then you go Aviator. Because you really want to make sure it pops. We cannot afford any setbacks. Now, the next two turns are going to be quite crazy. So the next turn we're going to get a Time Warp. And then the turn after we're going to get a Trinket. And next turn we always level to 6. Because this way we spend 10 gold to get 15. Plus we're on 6. That's why this Trinket is so good. So like the hardest turn is getting yourself to Tavern 5. Because once you're on 5, you just press the button and you get 5 gold. Plus better minions. Let's check the taverns of the people in the lobby. So this guy is on 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4. Wow, we're the only player on 5. And guess what? Next time we're gonna be the only player on 6. That's really good because it means that people are gonna have a hard time fighting against us.
This will be a transformative experience.
I don't think that's good. Just empty beetles. He is probably looking at my board like, we're gonna win against this easily. And then he sees my actual stats. Okay, let's see the Time Warp first. More armor. Probably Chameleon and Copy. Yeah, we don't have anything good last game.
Now we're in business.
I like Margaline Burglar.
Do some damage. You're down a minion and up a goal.
I wanna sell the non-Murlocs first.
Down a minion and up a goal.
Ah,
You got this. You're way ahead.
yeah, we're not summoning it. 2 to force and we would have summoned. I like to press the Elise Hero power until the cost is 4, and I'll press it for 4 as well. But when it's 5, I don't want to press it anymore. Made the next Murloc you buy gold on. Magic Fiend Sticker can also be pretty good, especially since we already have the Bran. Give your Murlocs attack of the highest attack minion in their hand. Also pretty good one. I'll go Sticker.
Another victory. It seems magic is on my
Huh.
side.
Need to play fast.
Come on down.
We got Balinda Cataclysmic. I'll sell that, we can get it later. Prophet. We're playing a different build.
Do you take me for an ordinary mage? Let's all just calm down for a minute. Let's all just calm down for a minute.
We could just play for profit and go for spells. I don't know. I do feel like we can play a lot of cards in one turn. And I do feel like with Magic Fiend Sticker, profit makes sense because if you manage to buff your spells, then you can go like really crazy on the stats. We can also like focus the stats. And we don't need Burglar that much. I mean, he's an okay card. Definitely gonna go for the lucky roll as well.
Another victory. It seems magic is on my side.
Whoa. Okay. Definitely the minion that we want to copy.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
This one is really good.
I'm the hammer in their hands.
I like where you're going with this.
Forger is generally a good card.
That's what I would have picked. You're down a minion and up a gold.
Something like this. We could have had an even crazier turn. The problem with this guy is that now he resets. Now he's gonna go back to 1-1. Can I blame the game being a bit laggy? Comp is good though. We're doing all sorts of stuff to buff our minions. The thing is, this guy is playing for board buffing, the other guy is playing for hand buffing.
Magic is on my side.
Supreme executive power.
Some things are worth dying for. That'll do some damage. Go big or go home, I always say.
Nice.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Nice. Now we can play the Dire Mock. Another Coral. Sick.
That's a great play. I can't wait to see this shake out.
What's all this fuss about? Let's all just calm down for a minute.
Ah!
See if you can stay on top.
An A-lag. I tried, okay? So we got to 26-26. Oh my god. We missed like 100, 100 plus 150, 150 to every minion. That's quite a lot of stats. Yeah, this is definitely not like the best composition to play on an A. The problem is this is not even like hand buffing that much. I actually think I should have kept the Bile Splitter in my hand. It would give us extra stats.
Valorous attempt.
Can we win the game from here though? Maybe one turn defense?
Another victory. It seems magic is
Yeah,
on
now
my
it goes
side.
back. Ah. Let's try to triple. Oh my god, cloning conch is great. Okay, I'm gonna replace that guy. I still wanna do it. I don't give up, chat. I don't know why I say chat. Because this is kind of gonna be a VOD. Streamer syndrome, sorry.
Go big or go home, I always say. Go big or go home, I always say.
I think this is too much value generating, right?
Come on down.
Oh my god.
Let's all just calm down for a minute.
That's what I would have picked.
I didn't buy that, but I wanted to get those stats in. Brrr, this comp you should play it with 0 lag. It's such a good comp if you play it with 0 lag. Yeah, if you're the APM king, this comp is actually pretty fun. I actually thought also that Tricolor Prophet is gonna be terrible, but if you get a really good turn and you get him to give you like, I don't know, 20-20, 30-30, you can technically be almost infinite in cycling Murlocs, and then you just play a few spells that are AoEs, and your whole board is 1,000. It's not the greatest comp, but it's good enough to win most lobbies.
Another victory. It
Especially at
seems
lower
magic
ranks,
on my
you're gonna be
side.
uncontested. My hand hurts, can I stop? That's a good one.
Better hire a recruit while you can. You're down a
Okay.
million and up a goal.
If you need a challenge, this is a comp to play. I don't know why I picked that one.
Go big or go home, I always say.
What's all this fuss about?
I'm hogging all the power.
Supreme executive power!
This is one of the worst comps you can play on another server. Yeah, I even missed the Morlock guy. Pah.
Go big or go home, I always say.
This wasn't even that great. Maybe like holding one turn and then like building the turn after is also like something you could consider. It's funny because we started as a hand buffing comp and like our hand is actually pretty small. Probably should have kept the triple bile splitter in the hand. And then you'd have like a proper way to summon some minions. And you'd go really crazy. What's funny is that every single turn I say, this turn I'm gonna like take it easy and just like build for the next turn. And then I'm offered the conch in the shop. And I get baited by it basically.
For the guardians of Azeroth.
Comp's funny. You don't get thousands of stats, at least with my implementation.
Is on my side.
But it's okay.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Can try to take a bit.
Better hire a recruit while you can. I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble. Go big or go home, I
Diremark.
always say.
Okay. So, if we somehow lose the next fight, we're gonna have lucky roll. We're gonna sell Diremark, play the Mycologist, buy the Cloning Conch, which is gonna give us 2 Morlocks that each cast Cloning Conch. And that's gonna be able to like go super crazy. But hopefully it's gonna be enough. I sure hope so. I'm thinking that maybe we should copy the Ball Splitter. Oh, nice. It's gonna be only about stats. And this guy, even if it has... Oh no, he's actually gonna have 600 extra. Because it's Golden Coral, so it doubles your hand. Okay, okay. The best way to play Coral... Like, now, I can tell you why the composition is not perfect. And why we're missing something. So... The way to play Coral is with the trinket that returns a minion to your hand and then doubles the stats, because that's exponential scaling, and then the Corals will go to like tens of thousands. And then if you want to play for the Prophet, I think you want to full focus on the Prophet and play like Golden Bran, and
Sorry about the peanuts.
you can play some scams like Forager, pulling some scams, but your main focus should be generating spells and like Morlocks. So for example, you could play Rylak as well, and like the guy that generates the spell that buffs your entire board. And then also the guy that generates Morlocks. So yeah, the reason why this is not perfect is because we're doing 2 comps. But I guess it's enough to win this lobby. But just be aware, Coral is one comp, this guy is another comp. They work together, but they're better if you just dial in and focus on them separately.
Valorous attempt.
Making progress. See you in the next episode. Do you ever wonder how I'm so consistent? Well, I never play Battlegrounds without Hearthstone deck tracker. It lets me see each hero's win rate, and stats about which tribes get first place in this lobby. Bob's body shows me the odds of winning, losing, or doing little damage in each fight. And it proves I'm the most unlucky player alive. Com guides show me the minions I need to come into a build and are great when I need a direction. You can try out all these features for free! Download Hearthstone deck tracker now from hsreplay.net and get ready to dominate the tavern.